Welcome back and thank you for joining me. So today we're going to do an episode of Let's Talk Tech. Specifically, we're going to talk about why saving prompts in Copilot's prompt gallery is worth it. Now, as you know, I'm always saying when you're a freelancer, your time is your currency. Every single task that you repeat, whether it's writing emails, outlining proposals, summarizing meetings, or drafting content, it all adds up. And tools like Microsoft Copilot can absolutely help you speed things up. But the real efficiency in using them doesn't come from just using Copilot once or every here and there. It comes from using it consistently and intentionally. And that is where Copilot's prompt gallery becomes surprisingly useful. Now, at first glance, saving prompts might not seem necessary. After all, you can just type in what you need each time, right? Well, yes, but over time, you will start to notice something, that you ask the same kinds of questions over and over again. Maybe you're just phrasing them slightly differently depending on the client, the project, or the deadline. So for that reason, saving prompts helps turn Copilot from a helpful assistant into a repeatable workflow tool, which is fabulous. So why does saving prompts matter? Well, they're going to help you to reduce decision fatigue. Because when you're juggling multiple clients, the last thing you want to think about is how to ask Copilot for help most efficiently and effectively every time. If you have a saved prompt, that's going to remove friction for you. All you're going to have to do is click, tweak, and go. You'll also observe that the prompts that you end up saying probably start to have a standardized quality, because if you've gotten a really strong output from Copilot, that's likely when you're going to think, I wish I could get that again. And those will likely be the prompts that you're going to save. Your best prompts are the ones that become reusable templates that will consistently produce those high quality results that you're looking for. Now, of course, saving prompts is inevitably going to help you speed up your recurring tasks because, as I previously mentioned, as freelancers, we often repeat the same types of tasks. Maybe it's a proposal outline or a client email, a lesson plan, content drafts, or summaries and rewrites. I know that those are common in my own work. And if you have a prompt saved that is going to help you to execute those tasks more quickly and turn them into near instant actions instead of new mental effort each time, you will be grateful. Last, they help you think like a systems builder. Now, even if you're a solo freelancer like me, saving prompts is a step towards building a system instead of simply relying on your memory, which, if it's like mine, has mostly good days, but sometimes has a day where it's definitely out of office. So that mindset will pay off as your workload grows. Now, saving prompts in Copilot's prompt gallery is super easy. Now, of course, the exact interface may vary slightly. As someone who trains on Copilot daily, I notice that there are often changes to the user interface frequently, sometimes as frequently as every few days. But if you're looking at this, you're definitely going to get the gist of how to save them, because the general process is simply going into Copilot chat, entering a prompt that gives you a useful, repeatable result. You can see that I'm showing an example on the screen right now. I'm going to run the prompt. Now, after running the prompt, you want to go back to the executed prompt that you typed in. And you want to hover over it. When you do, you're going to see the bookmark icon. And that's your option to save it and add it to the prompt gallery. When you select the bookmark icon, you will get a pop-up window that asks you to verify the name and description for your prompt. I generally don't change these, but that's me. You do you and modify them if you'd like. And then it's as easy as that. Your prompt will be saved into your prompt library. And all you have to do to access this prompt later on is select the icon on the top right of the prompt box, and it will open up a pop-up with some suggested prompts, your saved prompts, and if you've shared any team prompts or team prompts have been shared with you, you'll also see those in this prompt gallery. So what are some prompts that would be worth saving? Well, in addition to the one that I just showed you in the demonstration, which I feel like is a good prompt that might be worth saving, I do have some other suggestions. This next one would help you, for instance, quickly clarify the scope of what you're looking at. And it would be identify any unclear requirements, assumptions, or risks in the following project description and suggest clarifying questions. So this basically would help you to clarify and critique your own work, which is a great thing to do before you send it off to your client. Another suggested prompt may be one that helps you and the client better understand the time estimate involved in the project, and that would be break this project into major tasks and provide a realistic time estimate for each step. Then your client would be able to know exactly what amount of time each portion took. Or what about if you're starting from scratch and you're just not getting all of the creative ideas that you always do today? Well, you can ask Copilot for help, and you could create a prompt for design a structured training outline for adult learners on the following topic, including objectives, activities, and timing. You could also ask Copilot to summarize the key themes, patterns, and actionable insights from the following feedback if you have a file of feedback that you received from doing work for your client. And my last suggestion for today is that you can ask Copilot to rewrite things in another voice. For instance, if you want to simplify what you have written without making the content too elementary, then you could write a prompt like, rewrite this content to be clearer and more accessible while preserving accuracy and professional tone. So I hope that you agree that saving prompts isn't about being lazy or cutting corners. It's about recognizing that your expertise deserves a good system. Freelancers who build efficiencies, for instance, like a strong prompt library that they can use to save themselves time and energy, free up mental space for higher value work. Then you can focus on strategy, creativity, your client relationships, and growing your business. Copilot is a powerful tool, and saved prompts are one of those aspects that help make it very helpful and practical to use. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon on another one of the Freelance Shift videos. Take care. Bye-bye.